I love this topic, and it's not that I'm so obsessed with fat loss. What if I told you that one of the most powerful tools for that, burning fat, is something you are probably doing right now? Without even realizing it, it is not running. It is not lifting weights. It is not even traditional exercise. It is something subtle, almost invisible. And yet it holds the potential to reshape your body, rewire your brain, and reignite your energy in ways you never imagined. You see, for decades, we have been taught that fat loss demands extreme effort. Long hours at the gym, intense diets, and exhausting routines. But science is now revealing something entirely different. Neuroscience has uncovered a surprising truth in the human body is designed to burn calories through tiny, unconscious movements that happen all day long. Movements that seem insignificant. Tapping your foot, shifting in your chair, standing up for a moment can actually activate powerful neural circuits that support metabolism, increase energy output, and accelerate fat loss. This is not hype. This is hard science. And if you have ever felt stuck, discouraged, or too tired to commit to another workout plan, then this message is for you. What you are about to discover could completely change the way you think about movement, energy, and fat loss forever. So take a deep breath, stay with me, and prepare to uncover a hidden side of your body's potential that no one ever told you about. Because sometimes the smallest things make the biggest difference. Let us be honest. Most people believe that the only path to burning calories and shedding fat is paved with grueling workouts and strict diets. From early morning cardio sessions to complicated meal plans, the common message is that more effort equals more results. But what if there is another way? A method grounded in neuroscience, supported by decades of research, and accessible to anyone, regardless of age, experience, or current fitness level. This is not about shortcuts. It is not about avoiding hard work. It is about working smarter by understanding how the human body truly functions. Inside every one of us, there exists a powerful, natural fat burning engine, one that most people never learn to use. The best part, you do not need a gym membership to activate it. You do not need expensive equipment or punishing routines. What you need is movement. Not explosive, high-intensity movement. Not hours of cardio. Just small, intentional, almost invisible actions. Subtle movements that awaken the nervous system, engage the brain, and trigger a cascade of energy-burning processes throughout the body. Today, we are going to uncover the science behind these movements and why they may be the most overlooked key to fat loss. You will learn how something as simple as standing, shifting, or fidgeting can ignite real physiological change. You will discover how these micro movements can help you burn up to 200, 500 calories per day without stepping foot in a gym. That number may sound unbelievable, but it is not a gimmick. It is not marketing. It is real. And it is backed by studies, neuroscience, and practical tools that you can begin applying immediately. By the end of this video, you will not only understand the truth about fat loss, you will feel empowered to take action in a completely new way. The neuroscience of fat loss begins with epinephrine. Fat cells are not just dormant storage units. They are highly responsive to your nervous system. Specifically, they are wired to respond to a chemical called epinephrine, also known as adrenaline. When your body releases epinephrine, it sends a signal to fat cells to begin breaking down and releasing stored fat. But how do you trigger this natural fat burning signal? The answer is movement, but not the kind you are used to hearing about. This is not about exercise in the traditional sense. We are talking about micro movements, small, frequent, often subconscious activities that stimulate the release of epinephrine throughout your body. Shivering, a powerful and natural fat burning response. That shivering is not just a response to cold. It is also one of the strongest natural triggers for epinephrine release. When you shiver, your muscles contract rapidly, creating heat and stimulating fat breakdown. This process not only warms your body, it also burns an extraordinary number of calories. But here is the kicker. You do not need to be freezing to access this effect. Mild cold exposure, like stepping outside in cooler without bundling up, can provoke small shivers. These mild, almost imperceptible tremors activate your fat burning system in a significant way. By understanding and even embracing shivering, you can tap into a powerful metabolic tool, the secret weapon. Fidgeting back in the 1960s and 1970s, researchers in England made a surprising discovery. They were trying to understand why some people seemed to eat more but never gain weight, while others gained fat easily. Their studies revealed something fascinating. The key difference was movement, specifically small, involuntary movements. Fidgeting. They observed that people who remained lean despite overeating tended to bounce their knees, shift in their seats, stand up frequently, and gesture energetically while talking. These were not Olympic athletes. They were ordinary people with a habit of constant, subtle movement. Researchers called this phenomenon an EAC, non-exercise activity thermogenesis. NIATE is the energy your body expends doing everything that is not sleeping, eating, or structured exercise. Fidgeting falls perfectly into this category. And it turns out that these movements can burn an astonishing 800 to 2,500 extra calories per day. And then that is like running 10 to 20 miles without ever setting foot in a gym. You do not have to exercise to burn fat. Now, do not misunderstand. Exercise is crucial for overall health. It improves cardiovascular fitness, strengthens bones, supports brain health, and more. But if you are someone who cannot exercise due to time, injury, or aversion, you still have options. Fidgeting and other NAIC behaviors offer a gateway to better health and fat loss without the mental hurdle of intense workouts. Standing up more often, pacing during phone calls, tapping your foot while reading, these aren't bad habits. They are opportunities. In fact, they are tools. And when you use them intentionally, you can begin to change your metabolism from the ground up. Movement activates your fat-burning neurons. You might wonder, how can something as small as bouncing your knee make such a big difference? The answer lies in your nervous system. Your body is filled with neurons that directly connect to fat cells. When you move even subtly, these neurons become active. They release epinephrine, and that begins the process of fat mobilization and oxidation. So while it may not feel like much, these micro movements have macro effects. They are the biological equivalent of flipping switches throughout your entire body. And the more frequently you flip those switches, the more fat you can burn. Maybe you have struggled with weight loss. Maybe the idea of intense workouts fills you with dread. Or maybe you simply do not have the time to commit to a traditional exercise program. You are not alone. But here is the truth. You are not broken. You are not lazy. You do not lack discipline. You simply have not been given the right tools. Fidgeting, pacing, standing more often. These are not silly habits to be ashamed of. They are hidden superpowers. Evolution gave you these behaviors for a reason. Your body is constantly trying to help you to adapt, to burn energy, and to survive. And now you have the knowledge to turn these small habits into massive results. Imagine walking through your day, not weighed down by guilt or frustration, but empowered. That knowing that every little movement counts. That every tap of your foot, every sway of your arm, every bounce of your knee is taking you one step closer to your goals. This is not about perfection. It is about momentum, and momentum is built one tiny movement at a time. So here is your challenge starting today. Become a mover. Stand when you can. Walk while you talk. Pace during meetings. Bounce your knees. Tap your pen. Shift your posture. Do not sit still. Lean into the energy your body naturally wants to release. And if anyone ever tells you to stop fidgeting, smile, because now you know the truth. That little habit might just be your body's secret weapon. If you found this helpful, share it with someone who needs a boost. Drop a comment below and let us know how you are going to add more movement into your day. And do not forget to subscribe for more neuroscience-backed strategies to unlock your full potential. Your body is not your enemy. It is your ally. And together you can achieve amazing things, one small movement at a time.